Hey guys, so it's summertime now and it's time to travel. The paranoia of 2020 is over. For the most part, the pandemic is over. Although, the virus is still floating around, mutating and doing what viruses do. um, but we have the tools to combat that now, and we have more level heads to deal with it, I should say. Um, So, for the passport bros and the SYSBM guys, where we going? Okay, I'm curious where we traveling. To elaborate on what SYSBM is again, stands for Save Yourself Black Men, and passport bros are sort of a part of that group as well. Okay, but I don't want this video just for the brothers. I mean, the brothers are showing me love. I only have one subscriber, but the guys are showing me love. And hey, I don't discriminate. I like everyone to check this out, and I hope I have something that I can talk about this applicable to what other people are interested in or discussing or going through, whatever. Because as you've seen some of my content, I talk about nerdy stuff, like my comic books and toy collectibles. I also talk about very nerdy, abstract stuff like philosophy and psychology, stuff like that. But I also talk about traveling, places I've been, stuff like that, and my martial arts. I'm a martial arts coach on part time. I don't like to say self defense coach. So people in the martial arts community have made self defense a nasty word, but yes, I am a self defense coach, for better or for worse. Um, and so, some of the stuff intersects like the traveling and the SYSBM and passport bro stuff. So for the guys who tend to travel, especially for romantic purposes, there are particular places that brothers get a lot of love and Westerners get a lot of love in general, but brothers do as well. And I like to kind of de demythify. I think I'm making that word up. Let me say this: debunk, debunk the myth that black guys don't get love in some of these other countries. Not at all. Literally, almost every place I've been to, they've liked black guys or they like me. Not that I'm that attractive or whatever, but um, I'm not ugly. No, but yeah, from Europe to Asia, it's been fun, and particularly some of the places the guys have been going to find that love. Uh, Here on this side of the hemisphere has been places like Dominican Republic, Brazil, Colombia, and even Venezuela. As you have a lot of Afro Latinas that live there, so guys who still want their chocolate, but they just don't want Black American women, which I completely understand and I completely agree with. Uh, they find sisters over in the Latin American and Caribbean nations. And if I was still interested in sisters, that's where I would go too. Um, they they're pretty great, and they have traditional values, so they are make great wife material. But that's not my flavor. So I fly east, okay, and places where guys get love, practically everywhere in East Asia. Like a lot of people have been told that Asians don't like black men. That is completely false. Maybe Asian American women, but that's a whole different category of women because they're well, I'll stay off that for right now. But for real Asian women in Asia, they love black men. So Thailand, I've spoken on, plenty of love. Philippines, I've lived there, plenty of love. Other places I've been to, like in Indonesia, Malaysia, Taiwan, Japan. Japan, you better watch out. Like they will actually pursue you. Like the women in the other countries, they like black men, but you still have to go after them. but they're very friendly and approachable. But in Japan, they will approach you. Okay, you have to even watch out for some of the women called gaijin hunters. Gaijin, can translate as foreigner or foreign devil, whatever. Basically, a Western person. And these gaijin hunters are Japanese women who will go after, you know, American or European men, but mostly American men, for the thrill. Okay. So you gotta be wary of that. And Japan shows a lot of love. Japan shows a lot of love. I'll just say that. um, and there's other parts of Asia that I haven't been to yet that I plan on going to show black men love from other expats that I've even spoken with or heard talk about it, like Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, um, places like that. Vietnam, particularly, you would be surprised, but Vietnamese women do like black guys, and a lot of them were taught, from what I've heard, that black men are nice because during the Vietnam War, a lot of the older Asian women in Vietnam said that when they were younger, the black GIs treated them better than the white GIs. No disrespect to the white GIs, of course, but I think because the that sort of understanding to it, we're both ethnic minority groups, may have forged a bond with the black GIs at the time in Vietnam War with the Vietnamese women, and so they sometimes speak fondly of black men to you know, their daughters and granddaughters, so forth, and so we get love there. So if you're trying to go to to Hanoi or some of the other places like Saigon, or I don't know how to address it because apparently it's controversial whether you want to say Ho Chi Minh City, which is currently called, or Saigon as it used to be known before the fall of it. But those places are open to travel and take advantage, guys. Also, Europe shows black guys a lot of love. I think I've stated before on video that when I was in Germany, like the first night we went to a bar or whatever, I'm with my uh, other guys in my squad at the time. We're just getting a little R&R, and this German guy walks up to me with his girlfriend. And it's like, excuse me, would you like to dance, please, with my girlfriend? She really likes black guys. I'm like, okay. I don't know how far this is going to go, but all right. So, hey, and Eastern Europe shows a lot of love. So, guys might want to check that out. I know that O'Shea Du Jackson definitely uh, lives or lived in Poland, but apparently he doesn't date Polish women, um, as he states on his videos. But Eastern European women do show some love. Slavic women are beautiful. So, if you want to check them out in places like Ukraine and all those other places, well, maybe not right now because of the war, the Ukraine-Russian war, but Slavic women are quite beautiful. So, Ukrainian, Russian, Belarusian, and so on. Hey, guys, if you don't have your passport, get those passports. It's summertime. Get them expedited. Let's get out there. Let's do it. Matter of fact, I'm going to be talking to a lot of women overseas on videos. That was sort of the big thing I wanted to let you guys know. When I kept saying I got surprises coming, so that's the big surprises that I'm going to be doing some collaborations with a lot of girls overseas, particularly in the Philippines, talking about their lives, dating and stuff like that. I already have one that I've already done. I haven't released it yet just because I'm still editing it. But what I'm probably going to do is just release it in this long form for you guys. And the the lady that I work with, Marie, over at Glam Lux, is going to make short clips of the video on her channel for her audience to consume, and I'll link that here as well. But I'm going to release the long form so you guys can get the whole thing. And if you don't have an attention span like me, that's fine. Just watch what you want to watch, and I'm grateful for it. And go over to the Glamlux channel so Marie can give you the short clips so that you can probably be more easily digest that. Okay, so signing out. Again, let me know if you guys are traveling. If you have traveled, tell me where you've been and your experiences in the comments. If you haven't traveled yet, but you're planning on going, let me know where you're planning on going. If you have questions to me about some of the places I've been to, leave that in the comments as well. As a matter of fact, if based on some of those comments, I might just do, a video on those comments as well. Okay, thanks, guys.